So we are talking about kimonos with this project. This project has to do with watercolor, if you have watercolor at home, but also if you don't, just simply coloring supplies. Now, usually when we hear the word kimono, we think of this image, a woman with a fancy looking dress on. It actually isn't a dress. The word kimono in kanji literally means thing to wear, and both men and women wear it. The most common image that comes to our mind when we think of kimono is usually a geisha, who is a entertainer or host who is specifically trained in how to entertain foreigners. But geishas aren't the only people. Sumo wrestlers are also asked to wear kimonos when they go out into public. These are two sumo wrestlers in training who are out in the streets of Japan. So, like I said, both men and women wear them, though there is some stylistic differences between what is acceptable for a man to wear and what is acceptable for a woman to wear. Kind of like button down shirts and how they're backwards for the buttons for either men or women. Kimonos can range from very formal, like this example of a Montsuki, which is what the man's wearing, and a wedding kimono, which is what the woman is wearing. This is traditional Japanese wear for a Japanese wedding. The most informal type of kimono is a yukata, which is usually made out of cotton or synthetic fibers. These two people have gotten yukata from a ryokan or a Japanese hotel where you would be asked to go about the hotel to the spas and the onsen or hot spring in your yukata, and you're allowed to relax in it. So, a lot of kimonos are often on display in homes, especially the really fancy ones. These are called furisodes, and they literally have long sleeves, usually a woman's, though Montsukis are often displayed as well. And the reason they're displayed is a sign of wealth, because a kimono with a hand painted silk can easily be $30,000. That's a lot of money. So showing it off is showing off how much you can pay for something. This is an example of a Montsuki. Men's tend to be more blue, gray, dark brown, rust brown, and black with simple patterns. This one features a hawk because falconry is a sport that is also in Japan. Now you see the three little symbols that are at the top. These are special symbols that actually are linked to samurai families, and these symbols are called kaman. So here are some examples of some kaman here in this chart, and one of them may look very familiar. Yes, the Triforce is actually a samurai command that Nintendo used since that family is no longer around. So if you are doing a Montsuki, designing a Montsuki, think about using command in and around the design for yours. So I want your design to look like this hanging down version. I will have a version for you to show in the lesson itself. So can't wait to see what you do. Please design a hung up kimono or Montsuki. Thank you.